Replace jealousy with joy and find true happiness in life. Jealousy is a feeling we all experience at some point in life. We may feel jealous of someone's success, appearance, talent, or relationships. But jealousy, if not understood and managed, can damage our peace and happiness. The good news is that we can replace jealousy with something much more powerful: joy. When we choose joy, gratitude, and love instead of jealousy, we open the door to a more meaningful, happy, and peaceful life. Let's explore how to recognize jealousy, why it hurts us, and most importantly, how replacing it with joy can transform our lives for the better. Understanding jealousy. Jealousy is a mix of emotions: fear, comparison, insecurity, and resentment. It happens when we believe someone else has something we lack, and we feel left out or less valuable because of it. For example, a student might feel jealous when their classmate gets higher grades. A person might feel jealous seeing friends traveling when they can't. Someone may feel jealous when their partner gives attention to others. These feelings are natural, but when we let jealousy control our thoughts, it begins to hurt us deeply. Why jealousy makes us unhappy? Jealousy doesn't help us grow. In fact, it can destroy our joy in many ways. It makes us compare constantly. Instead of focusing on our own journey, we keep measuring our life against others. It causes stress and anger. We feel frustrated, bitter, or even sad about someone else's success. It ruins relationships. When we are jealous, we may become cold, distant, or even rude to the people we care about. It blinds us to our own blessings. We forget to be thankful for what we already have. In short, jealousy pulls us away from the present moment, from love, and from peace. The power of replacing jealousy with joy. What if, instead of feeling jealous, we celebrated others? What if we could feel happy for them and believe that good things are also coming our way? This change in thinking is powerful. It brings light into our minds and hearts. When we replace jealousy with joy, we shift our energy. We move from feeling not enough to more than enough. Here's what happens when we choose joy instead. We build stronger relationships. People are drawn to those who cheer for them. We feel lighter and happier. There is no room for bitterness when our heart is full of kindness. We see more possibilities. We believe that success and happiness are not limited. We attract more love and peace. Joy creates a peaceful, magnetic presence that brings good things into our lives. How to replace jealousy with joy. Now let's look at some real steps you can take to shift from jealousy to joy. 1. Acknowledge your feelings. The first step is to be honest with yourself. Don't pretend you're not jealous. Just recognize it. Say to yourself, "I'm feeling jealous right now. That's okay. It's a human emotion. But I don't want to stay in this feeling." When we face our emotions with kindness and honesty, we gain the power to change them. 2. Practice gratitude. Jealousy focuses on what you don't have. Gratitude focuses on what you do have. Take a few minutes every day to list 3 to 5 things you're thankful for. They can be small, like a warm bed, clean water, a friend's smile, a good meal. Gratitude trains your brain to see beauty, not lack. 3. Celebrate others. Instead of feeling upset when others succeed, try this powerful shift. Celebrate them. Say, "I'm happy for them. They worked hard and they deserve it. My time will come too." When you celebrate others, you open your heart to connection and joy. It also reminds you that there's enough success, love, and happiness in the world for everyone. 4. Work on your own goals. Jealousy sometimes shows us what we want in life. Use that as motivation. Ask yourself, why am I feeling jealous? Is this something I want to work toward? What small step can I take today to get closer to my goal? Action beats comparison. When you're building your dreams, you don't have time to envy others. 5. Believe in abundance. Many people feel jealous because they believe there isn't enough to go around. But the truth is, the world is full of opportunities. Just because someone else found love, success, or joy doesn't mean you won't. In fact, their success is proof that it's possible. Repeat to yourself, there is enough happiness for all of us. I'm on my own path. I'm creating my own beautiful life. Stories of replacing jealousy with joy. Let's look at a simple story. Anna and Lily were friends in school. One day, Lily was chosen to represent their class in a big competition. Anna felt jealous. She thought, why not me? I work hard too. At first, she didn't speak much to Lily, but then Anna asked herself, do I want to stay angry or do I want to grow? Anna chose joy. She told Lily, I'm proud of you. I hope you do your best. Lily smiled and said, thank you, Anna. I admire your kindness. Later, Anna got her own chance to shine in another event, and Lily supported her in return. Their friendship became stronger, and both girls were happy. Why? Because Anna replaced jealousy with joy. You deserve joy, not jealousy. Jealousy steals your peace, but joy gives it back. The choice is always yours. Whenever you feel jealousy rising, pause, breathe. Ask yourself, what am I thankful for? Can I celebrate this person's happiness? What can I learn from this feeling? Then, gently shift your focus. Look around, count your blessings, smile. Remind yourself, joy is my choice, love is my way. I release jealousy and welcome happiness. Be a light in the world. In a world full of comparison, be someone who lifts others up. Be someone who smiles at other people's wins. Be someone who believes there's enough happiness for everyone. When you replace jealousy with joy, you feel free. You connect more deeply. You become a light in other people's lives. And most importantly, you make your own life more beautiful. So don't let jealousy steal your happiness. Let joy fill your heart. You deserve to live with peace, purpose, and a heart full of love. Choosing joy over jealousy. A lifelong practice for inner peace. Replacing jealousy with joy is not something we do once. It's a daily practice, a habit that needs to grow slowly, like a flower blooming with care. Our hearts become more peaceful every time we make the choice to let go of envy and embrace happiness, not just for ourselves, but for others too. When we do this over and over again, it becomes our nature. It becomes who we are. Let's continue learning how choosing joy over jealousy helps us feel lighter, think better, and love deeper. 1. Letting go of jealousy heals the heart. Jealousy often comes from deep wounds. Maybe you've been hurt, ignored, or made to feel less than before. When someone else succeeds or receives love, it may remind you of what you think you're missing. But here's a gentle truth. You are not less. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. Letting go of jealousy is not just about ignoring what others have. It's about healing yourself. When you say, I am enough and I am loved, your heart starts to heal. And with healing comes happiness. 2. True joy comes from within. We often think that joy will come when we get something, like a new car, a dream job, or someone's love. But real joy is not something we find outside. It comes from inside. When you stop comparing your life to others and start living your own story with love and purpose, that's when joy truly grows. You may see someone happy on social media and feel jealous, but remember, you don't know their full story, and your story matters too. Joy comes from living in the present, doing things you love, serving others, laughing with friends, being kind to yourself. Jealousy fades when your life is filled with these joyful, simple moments. 3. Support others and you'll feel supported too. It's natural to want attention, praise, and success. But here's a secret. When you give these things to others, they often come back to you. If someone you know does well, maybe they get a promotion, buy a new home, or look beautiful, congratulate them. Say kind words. Support their happiness. Be a true friend or cheerleader. Why? Because what you give is what you receive. People remember those who lift them up. They feel safe with you. They want to grow beside you. You build not just your happiness, but also a community of kindness. Instead of competing, connect. That's the joyful path. 4. Don't be afraid of being left behind. One reason we feel jealous is the fear of being left behind. We may think, they're ahead of me. I'll never catch up. They have it easier. But this mindset creates worry and sadness. Life is not a race. Everyone blooms at their own pace. Think about nature. A sunflower and a rose don't compete. They bloom when they are ready, and each is beautiful in its own way. You are the same. When others move forward, it doesn't mean you're stuck. It just means your time will come later, and it will be perfect for you. Repeat to yourself, I am not behind. I am growing, step by step. 5. Turn jealousy into curiosity. Another powerful trick is to turn jealousy into curiosity. Let's say you feel jealous of someone's talents. Instead of getting upset, ask, what can I learn from them? What are they doing that inspires me? How can I grow too? When you turn your envy into a lesson, it becomes a gift. You stop focusing on lack and start growing with interest and excitement. Someone's success doesn't have to make you feel bad. It can show you what's possible. 6. Be grateful for your unique path. You're not here to live someone else's life. You are here to live your life. And your path, your struggles, your joys, your journey is unlike anyone else's. The more grateful you are for your unique story, the less you'll feel the need to compare. Say, thank you for where I am today. I'm proud of how far I've come. I'm excited for what's next. Joy grows in hearts that are thankful. Even when things aren't perfect, gratitude lights up the path ahead. 7. Build inner confidence. Sometimes jealousy appears when we don't feel confident in ourselves. If we feel unsure or afraid, seeing someone else succeed may make us feel smaller. That's why building inner confidence is so important. Believe in your worth, build your skills, celebrate your efforts, speak kindly to yourself. The more confidence you build, the less you'll feel threatened by others. Here's a good habit. Each night, write down 3 things you did well today. It could be, I listened patiently to a friend. I cleaned my space. I spoke kindly to myself. Confidence comes from recognizing your value each day. 8. Your energy attracts your future. When you walk around full of jealousy, your energy becomes heavy. But when you walk around full of joy and hope, your energy becomes light, attractive, and warm. People are drawn to joy. Opportunities come to those who give good energy. You don't need to chase blessings. They come naturally when your heart is in the right place. Be the person who smiles often, celebrates others, speaks kindly, thinks positively. This kind of person lives a joyful life, not because they have more, but because they love more. 9. Be a role model of joy. Think about someone who inspires you, someone full of grace, love, and joy. What do they do? How do they treat others? Now ask yourself, can I be that kind of person for someone else? Your siblings, friends, or younger kids may be watching how you handle things. Show them how to replace jealousy with joy. Show them how to love themselves. Be a role model of peace and self-worth. When you lift others, you rise too. 10. The world needs more joyful hearts. Imagine a world where people celebrate each other more than they compete. A world where girls cheer for other girls instead of judging them. A world where men support each other instead of comparing power or money. A world where families feel proud of each other's growth. A world where joy is shared, not hidden. This kind of world starts with you, with your choice to say, I won't let jealousy stay in my heart. I will choose joy. Final thoughts. You are more powerful than your jealousy. You are more loving than your fear. You are more beautiful than your comparisons. Choose to replace jealousy with joy, not just once, but every day. Make it your lifestyle. Choose kindness when others win. Choose hope when things feel slow. Choose peace when your heart wants to panic. Because the truth is, joy is not about having more. It's about loving more, more gratitude, more compassion, more belief in yourself. And when you live that way, you'll find happiness not just around you, but within you.